Hey there, future lovebirds. Today, we're diving into the deep end of the pool, discussing the 5 hardest parts of marriage that no one seems to talk about. Sure, we've all heard the sweet nothings whispered about forever love and happily ever after, but let's get real for a moment. Marriage isn't all sunshine and roses. Sometimes, it's more like a thunderstorm with a chance of hail. But fear not, because armed with knowledge, you can weather any storm that comes your way. First up, let's talk staying faithful. You might think you've got this one in the bag, right? Wrong. See, it's not just about abstaining from sex before marriage. It's about keeping that flame burning after the I do's. Temptation, oh, it's out there, my friends. From old flame sliding into your DMs to the allure of something new, staying faithful takes a whole lot of discipline. So, forget about marriage magically curing wandering eyes. It's all about self-control, folks. Now, onto the steamy stuff: sexual issues. Sex, the elephant in the room that nobody wants to talk about. But guess what? It's time to address the not-so-sexy side of intimacy in marriage. Picture this: one partner's ready to go 24/7, while the other's more of a once-in-a-blue-moon type. Talk about a plot twist. And let's not forget about libido discrepancies. What happens when one spouse is raring to go, while the other would rather binge-watch Netflix? It's a delicate balancing act that requires open communication and a whole lot of patience. So, before you tie the knot, make sure you're on the same page, or at least in the same chapter when it comes to matters of the bedroom. Next on the list, money matters. They say it can't buy happiness, but it sure can wreck a marriage if you're not careful. Are you ready to merge those bank accounts or keep things separate? And let's squash those outdated gender norms, shall we? Are you a spender or a saver? Do you believe in pooling your resources or keeping things separate? And let's not forget about financial transparency. Can you lay all your cards on the table, or are you hiding a royal flush up your sleeve? These are the tough questions that can make or break a marriage, so it's essential to get on the same page before you walk down the aisle. Next, the unmet expectations. The silent killer of marriage is everywhere. You might have this picture-perfect image in your head, but reality might have other plans. Maybe she doesn't stay the same size after kids, or he's not as available as he used to be. Life happens, my friends. And if you're not prepared to roll with the punches, well, you might find yourself down for the count. Whatever the case may be, unmet expectations can be a bitter pill to swallow. But fear not, because with a little dose of reality and a whole lot of communication, you can adjust your expectations and find contentment in the everyday moments of married life. Last but not least, handling differences. Let's face it, you're not always going to see eye to eye. Whether it's the toothpaste tube or the thermostat setting, there will be disagreements. But here's the kicker. It's how you handle those differences that makes all the difference. Can you compromise? Can you communicate? Because at the end of the day, it's not about being right, it's about being together. Differences don't have to be divisive. In fact, they can be the very thing that keeps your marriage interesting. So instead of seeing them as obstacles, why not embrace them as opportunities for growth and compromise? So there you have it, folks, the 5 hardest parts of marriage that nobody tells you about. But hey, don't let that scare you off. Marriage isn't all rainbows and butterflies, but with a little patience, a lot of love, and a sprinkle of understanding, it can be the greatest adventure of your life. Marriage is a journey filled with ups and downs, but by acknowledging and addressing the 5 most challenging aspects, couples can strengthen their bond and weather any storm that comes their way. Remember to prioritize trust, communication, and mutual respect, and always approach challenges with love and understanding. With dedication and resilience, you can overcome any obstacle and build a lasting and fulfilling marriage together. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content on relationships and beyond. So here's to love, laughter, and happily ever after. Cheers!